President Adama Barrow over the weekend received the outgoing country representative of International Monetary Fund at the State House in Banjul, where the president reiterated his government's commitment with IMF for sustainable growth. The International Monetary Fund has over the past 4 years donated over 200 million US dollars to the Gambia in its economic development. Speaking to the media shortly after a closed-door meeting with President Adama Barrow, the IMF outgoing country rep, Mamadou Julde Barry, expressed gratitude to President Barrow and reiterated IMF's full commitment in supporting the Gambia to attain its socio-economic development aspirations.
Last 4 years as the resident representative of the IMF in the Gambia. So I came today with the Minister of Finance, Sidi Keita, my brother, to see the president to express our gratitude for all the work that we have been able to achieve for the Gambia in the last 4 years. As you know, when I came, the Gambia had no program. We worked on a program for 3 years. The program was concluded recently in June 2023. And during that program, we disbursed about $211 million. And that was only possible because of the leadership and the commitment to reform of the president, and also through that to his economic team represented here by the Minister of Finance, Sidi Keita. So I wanted to come to express the IMF gratitude for his leadership in conducting those reforms and reiterate our commitment to support the Gambia in the requests that have placed to the IMF management that they want to continue the same engagement that we had in the last 3 years during the course of the ECF program. So we are working on it, and we are certain that the minister and the governor of the central bank will take the necessary actions that are required to make that process of negotiating a new program for the next 3 years very smooth. So I wanted also to take that opportunity as the president represents the Gambian population to thank all the population of the Gambia for having adopted me in the last 4 years as a brother, as a friend, and as a good colleague. So I wanted to use this opportunity to thank all the population of the Gambia, but also thanks the press that has also participated in many of the events that we are organizing. As you know, every 6 months we organize an outreach on the regional economic outlook. So I hope the same engagement that you had with me will continue with my successor will be coming soon.
For his part, Sidi Keita, the Minister of Finance and Economic Affairs, highlighted some of the development projects IMF has supported the Gambia in the past year and hoped for more development cooperation between the Gambia and IMF.
We have successfully completed an IMF program, which is a first in the recent memories. And as a result, a lot of donor support flowed through. And Gambia has been able to institute reforms that has seen the economic transformation of this country. Thanks to some of those reforms, we've seen revenue growth, revenue collection of the state increasing up to the tune of 1.5 billion monthly. And we have seen the economic expansion witnessed by the infrastructure development, the Batin Hardin Highway, the Hakalan Road, the Kiang West. All of these are economic developments that have been ushered in through an efficient economic management. And we as a country could not have done it alone, but could only do it through partners like the IMF. And Mr. Barry was their able representative in country. So on that note, we say a big thank you to him. He is almost a Gambian now. And we know even though he is completing his tour of duty, he will always remember us. And as professionals, we'll always be having contact and networks together. And we look forward to the incoming resident rep, whom we also expect to have successful relationship with. As we speak, we've completed a program, and now we are engaging the fund for a successor program to continue and deepen the reform and the economic transformation of the Gambia under the leadership of His Excellency Adama Barrow. All of these achievements could not have been made or realized without the unwavering support of the President. So on that note, I thank Mr. Barry and I thank the entire stakeholders he engaged with in the last 4 years, including all the affiliates of the Ministry of Finance, Central Bank, GRA, all the economic operators, for him to have concluded a successful.
For Gambian Talents TV News, Aissatou Kuli.